This is the BroDay pod. Welcome to the...
Bro, this is your intro segment. Don't turn to me, bro. Come on, mate.
I was just trying to mix it up. It sounds so robotic when we say it.
No, well then, all right, we need to give it some flow.
Okay.
Give it some flow.
I'm going to just try and read it.
Intro the pod. Intro the pod.
Welcome to the BroDay hashtag NoPlanB podcast. My name is Trent O'Day.
My name is Gabriel Zaya, bro.
And we are BroDay. Now, if you haven't heard of us before, or if you don't know who we are,
Tell them.
We are, now this sounds weird, professional wrestling, multiverse travelers, and we are trying to spread our names throughout the universe. But we want to find something interesting to talk about along the way. Now, it's been how many episodes?
Wait. Episode number 10, baby. This is number 10.
This is number 10. Now, we like to call, now, us in the podcasting world.
Oh, yeah.
For those
in
of
this
us
podcasting universe.
in the podcasting universe.
Yep.
For those of you that don't sort of, you're not that experienced with podcasts. We like to call these, we're now officially in the double digis.
Double digis.
We're now officially
Straight out of up, down, down. Double digis.
We're now officially in the double digis.
I love it.
Which
Shout out to
means
Seth Tyler's, by the way. Me and him, we have a long-standing rapport
with up,
down, especially the Uno. When they play Uno, bruh, highly recommend.
If you don't know what up, down is, go and Google it or YouTube it. I had to. And it's really entertaining, actually.
Yep.
It's really good.
Well entertaining.
But first things first.
Yep.
There are two sides to every
that's
coin.
right. There are two sides to every coin.
All right. You are part of the
hashtag bread bros.
And I'm in the hashtag cheese fam. Oh yeah, you go.
But with what reference? What's the reference, bro? What question are you asking?
Oh, what question am I asking? That's either bread or cheese.
Bread or cheese. I am part of the I am a hashtag bread bro.
And I'm the cheese fam.
Correct.
And so you need to choose, or you need to let us know what side of the family you're on.
Yep.
Because at the end of the year, we're going to decide which one is superior.
The ultimate law. The law.
Yeah, the law. Because we've established that
LAW.
anything that happens...
Not LORE.
Well, yeah.
Oh, it could be both.
Could be both, yeah.
It could be both. It could be part of the law, LORE. And
part of the law.
Creating the law, LAW, is part of the LORE, the law.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So anything we've established like 2 episodes ago or an episode ago, that anything that happens on this podcast, anything that is decided by the fans, is law.
Is law. And that was that's been well thought about.
Yep.
We didn't come up with that spur of the moment. We didn't just spur of the moment say
there's
it's
no
law.
way that this could physically backfire.
The amount of effort and pre-planning we put into this, there's no way anything we say or do is incorrect. On that, I have an addendum. Genuinely, I do have an addendum.
From last episode?
From last recording session, yes.
Okay, all right, sure. Go. Addend.
Okay, so the addendum, it's from our good friend YC on Twitter.
Yes.
The big fella.
With a random tweet that is currently blowing up at time of recording.
Yeah, fair play. He slid into the DMs. He was like, "Hey man, thanks so much for the shout out. You guys are legends." But
I was worried this is going to come back and bite you in the actual.
Yeah, he was like, "BT Dubs, we're not in Malaysia." My bad. That was.
Hey man, you took a shot and you missed.
I did.
And you missed. That's fine.
They're in Singapore. All of our listeners in Singapore,
we apologize.
Multitude of listeners. If you ever want to find a really good training academy, somewhere to wrestle, hit up Grapple Max. Hit up YC. Tell him BroDay sent you.
Exclusively hit up YC. He'll love it.
He will, actually.
Yeah. Get around YC. As far as I'm concerned, get around YC.
Yeah. All right. We'll go into the next segment.
Yeah, go for it.
Tag. All right. Trent O'Day.
Gabriel.
Would you like to step into a universe? Because that's the gimmick.
God, I love the gimmick so much.
Do you want to step into a universe with me?
Of course.
This universe.
Let me guess. Is it...
Have a guess.
Actual factual?
It is not.
Damn it.
It is. I am not one to rehash things, right?
Never. I've never seen you once rehash something that has already been done before.
All originals.
Yeah.
I come up with them for the pod.
Every single
I was about to say on the spot, but no, we have pre-planning. As said before, we pre-plan everything. So this is it Bogan or is it Gabe?
Oh, brilliant.
Name edition.
Yeah. Name edition?
Name edition.
As in, you're going to give me Bogan names and I'm going to guess whether they're real.
Correct.
Or you've made up a name.
Bingo.
Okay.
All right. So, the rules. I'm going to come up with some names and you're going to guess if they're Bogan or if I've made them up. Which you just said. So,
Okay.
Name number 1.
Yep. So hang on. Whoa, sorry.
All right, you're right.
The tension's killing me already. But
Yep, good.
Have
I?
Are these Australian names exclusively, or
Yes.
you've just Googled dumb names?
Nope. Bogan. Boganic.
Boganic names.
Boganic names. Names of the origin of Bogan.
Okay. That's next to
Next
Russia
to where?
and Ukraine, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Yep. So, name number 1.
Okay.
Chlamydia.
That's an STD.
Correct? Is there a child in Australia with that name?
See, I get really frustrated because I know there are dumb names out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with no. No one. No. Yeah, I'm sure that's not legal.
So you're telling me I've made that up? So
You've made
that's
that
Gabe?
up. You've made that up. That's
No
Gabe.
way.
Someone is called that.
It is a name. Yep. It's a name.
Someone is called that.
Someone is called that.
Who allowed that?
So this was on a forum, on like a parenting forum, where they were like, "Hey, what's the weirdest name you've ever seen when you guys have been going through like at the hospital?" And they've just listed all these names and been like, "I've seen this and this and da 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 da." So that's where that's my source.
That child
Is so unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky. Yeah, man. Unlucky is the way
Clam.
to put it. Yeah. That,
Well, what do they call him? Dill? No, chlamydia. Yid. No,
dill? Where'd you
mid.
get dill from?
Midi. Like
Midi.
the Ed.
Midi.
Like, what's the nickname? How do you cover it, man? How do you cover it?
clam.
How do you cover chlamydia? You gotta see a doctor.
Yeah, you gotta see someone about it.
Yeah.
No, you
That's a
can't.
name.
There's no.
Okay,
That's,
so
that's
you're
awful.
0 from 1.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
0 from 1. Okay,
Thanks.
number 2.
Yep.
Lettuce.
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 That's real.
That's a real name?
That's real.
Correct.
Yes.
So you're 50%.
Okay.
1-1, lost 1.
Okay.
Lebecca.
Lebecca. That's not real. That's wrong.
Lebecca.
No, that's fake. You made that up because you know someone called Rebecca, and you're like, you mispronounced the name once, and you've gone, I'll call it Lebecca. That's a funny name. You made that up.
Well done. I don't like that. I hate it. Correct.
Is that
That's
real?
correct. Yeah, you're
Yes.
correct. Yeah, correct. I
I'm
don't
correct.
Like Nike.
That's real. Surely.
That's real.
Surely someone's called. The Greek goddess of victory was called Nike. I already know that's real.
Yes. I don't like this. You get 3 out of 4. We started so well for me.
Yeah, with me
For
sucking.
you, for you to be bad at this, but you're doing well. Okay. Adidas.
No.
Yes.
Is that real?
It's a real
Someone's
name.
called that.
Someone's called Adidas. Yep.
So another god or someone? Just a person?
Someone is called Adidas. Yes. These are names.
Yeah, no. I'm saying
Okay, so these are
when you
Not as in Bogan names. These are children's names called Adidas. Someone in Australia
Okay.
is called Adidas.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, bro. Wow is right.
Is this all just on a forum and you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
go
yeah.
do, 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 do?
Yep. I've just ripped them all off.
That's terrible.
Insane.
Adidas. Do you think they pronounce it Adidas or Adidas?
Adidas. I don't know. What do you say?
I say Adidas because
Adidas.
that's
I
the
think-
correct way to say it.
Oh, it's the correct way.
That's the correct way to say it.
Because it comes from the
In the same way, Nike is the correct. If you say Nike, you're an idiot.
That's how it's spelled. Nike. It's spelled Nike. Spelled Mike.
Yeah, lots of
Bike.
things are spelt the way, not said that way because of
You reckon-
influence from other cultures.
You reckon Nike is short for Nickel?
No.
No, that's stupid. It's Nicicle.
Yeah, it's Nicicle. Yeah,
It's a Nicicle.
It's a Nicicle.
So yeah, that's I don't know, 4 out of 6.
I don't know. Yeah,
4 out of 6.
Yeah, I've got 2 wrong.
You got 2 wrong. iPhone.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, I'd go with that. That's real.
Nah, bro, I made that up.
Are you serious?
Yep, I made that
reckon
up.
I reckon
4 out of 7.
for Australia, maybe no. I reckon someone in the world is called iPhone.
Maybe. Champagne.
Yeah, I could see someone being called Champagne for sure.
5 out of 8. Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's fair. Champagne's not an unrealistic name.
Aquamarine Melody.
What?
Aquamarine Melody.
Green
Aquamarine Melody.
aquamarine. I'm trying to think of like what's the meaning behind it. If it's real, because this is almost definitely a real. Some idiot has called their kid this,
Maybe.
and now their kid goes by.
Aquamarine Melody.
No, they go just by melody. Aqua.
Little Mermaid 2. The daughter
Yeah.
is named Melody.
Yeah, exactly. So they probably just go by melody. If this is a real thing, they just
Mel.
they go by Mel or melody.
Mel. No, you don't go by Mel. Mel is Melanie. Always.
It's
always and forever Melanie.
There's a story behind this, but
We'll tell it.
we'll tell it later. I'm going with yes. Sure. Aquamarine melody. It's probably like what aquamarine, so sea song,
Yes.
green sea song,
Correct.
blue sea song.
Last one. Oh, we'll go double header. A double.
A double.
A double. So
I
these
get-
are both double barreled.
Okay.
So that's the double.
Oh,
And
so they're
two of them.
hyphenated.
So two hyphenated.
Okay.
Bonquisha.
Sorry.
Bon hyphen Quisha.
Bless you. Now, what's the name?
No, Bonquisha. BON hyphen Quisha. How would you
Spell phonetically? Traditionally?
spelled as it's spelled traditionally? Yeah, BON hyphen Quisha spelled traditionally. Yep. Bonquisha.
Sure. Why not?
It is a name?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Absolutely.
Not
fake. Based on law of averages.
Shathid. Spelled SHIT HEAD. Shathid.
Shathid.
No, that's a joke. No, that's not the one. That's,
Oh, okay.
that's obviously that's a gag.
Do we have to bleep the spelling?
No.
Doot, 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 doot.
Nah. Last one.
Yeah, go on.
Django Wolf.
Sorry?
Django Wolf.
Django Wolf?
Django Wolf. Django spelt traditionally.
Traditionally, Django?
DJANGO, like the movie Django.
Django, yeah.
Django Unchained. Django Wolf. Wolf as in Australian wolf. Wolf.
It's fake because you just watched Django the other night and Wolf is our trainer and you put them together.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
It is right. So I'm going to go with you got 3 out of 10.
Yeah,
Cool.
that makes sense. Yeah, I only
Well
got 3
done.
right.
Unlucky, man. You did well.
Yeah, I definitely only got 3 right.
Yeah. What's the weirdest name of a child you've heard?
Kviiilyn.
Kevlin? Kelvin. Kevellin. KVIII. Oh, is this some Roman numeral thing? Wait. KV. Say again. KV.
Kviiilyn
Yeah.
or LYN.
LYN. 1,000lyn? No. 50.
K
Yeah. 1,000.
VIII.
So 1,008.
Just
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, no, isn't it? Oh no, M's 1,000. I'm thinking K because it's like kilogram.
You've already overshot my level of knowledge on the
Yeah,
subject. Oh, I know 1 to 10.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So
Caitlin. Oh
Caitlin.
my days.
KVIILYN.
that.
Caitlin.
There's another one that did the rounds was
Ladasha.
that too, and there was JKMNO.
Noel.
Yeah, Noel. Yeah, exactly right.
I think I've heard that before.
Atrocious.
Noel, yeah.
Who raised you?
Yeah, that's just disgusting.
Honestly.
Your kids aren't playthings.
No.
Like these people have to live lives. And if you call your kid something stupid, you're an awful person and they will resent you later on for it. So good luck to that.
Spot on.
Good luck for that.
Tag.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Gabriel.
sir.
The
Mr.
last
Trent.
time we did one of these, they popped off.
Oh, yes. I know exactly what this is.
The last time we did one of these, they popped off. And I
phenomenal.
have to say,
Yeah. This has popped off bigger.
yeah, this one
I
was
saw the
huge.
numbers, bruh.
This one did really, really, really well.
Proper hashtag numbers.
Yeah. And so I'm really impressed with it.
So tell the people what this is.
So this is the pod poll.
Pod poll.
We did a pod poll.
Poll for the pod.
We did the pod poll for the oddest poddest. The modest poddest pod poll.
The modest, oddest, poddest
Pod poll.
poll for the pod.
Poll for the pod.
Perfect poll pod. Perfect pod poll.
And this one,
People performed perfectly on the poll pod poll.
There you go.
I'll take a break.
yeah, you go.
I'll just have a breath,
okay,
maybe.
mate.
We know you're here.
Yeah, we know you're
We know
here.
you're here.
We know you're here. So a lot more people interacted with this one.
Yeah, I know. That's yep.
I would like to say,
Yeah.
now that we're not pitting each other against each other,
Yeah.
everyone has, for the most part,
True colors have come out.
backed us.
Oh, yeah?
There's a couple in there that and to be fair, knowing what I know about myself for a couple of them, they have hit the nail on the head with all of the answers for the questions.
There was one that I was annoyed at how close it was. Like, there was one that was something to do with you. I can't remember what it was.
I
and
know
it
which
was,
one it is. And it got me heated.
It got me. No, there was one that was too close. I was like, no, he's nowhere near any that good. Like, I can't remember what it was, but go through it and I'll pick it out.
All right, okay. So the first question I asked on the pod poll is...
By the way, before you start...
Sure.
For future reference, if anyone wants to jump on the pod poll, be sure to follow our Instagram.
Yeah, I do it from every time to time. They tend to be my segments, which I enjoy.
At BroDay Tag Team.
Yeah. At BroDay Tag Team on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
All of it.
Correct?
Yes.
Boom. Okay. So the pod poll.
The pod poll.
First question I asked was, I asked, would you trust? So this was all about trust because I feel like we're at a point with the guys now, with the fam, with the guys and girls who listen to the pod.
Hashtag NoPlanB podcast.
Yeah, I feel like
we're a community.
Yeah, we're a community. And I feel like we need to trust each other.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know how far the boundaries of trust go.
Cool. Okay.
So
all right, that was the inspiration.
So the inspiration was all about trust. So the first question I asked was, would you trust Trent O'Day with babysitting your pet?
Your pet? Okay.
So their pet.
Yep. Okay. All right.
What do you believe the percentage was?
I'm gonna go.
I don't know when you last checked these, so you might know already.
I checked them early doors, so I'm talking when it was me and you voting.
Oh yeah, good.
And then maybe a couple.
And I jumped on my 4-burner account,
and I jumped on maybe like a couple hours later. So I haven't seen these
for a while.
I haven't seen the final results.
All right.
So what's the sway? I think people do trust you. They're wrong, but people do trust you.
Yeah.
They're wrong because
I'm about to fight their pets.
Exactly.
I'm gonna use them as sparring partners.
Depending on what they are, you'll lose.
No.
Anyway,
I've never overestimated my ability on this podcast.
Please. No. I made sure that I made a conscious effort to not get baited into this and to not get heated by this. And bro, I'm at like 2%.
I'm just saying,
holding it back. No. Go to the next one.
All of the people. You want to know what the percentage was?
Yeah. Go on.
26 people trust me with their pet. Oh,
give us a percent, bro. Don't say people. Make it big time. If you give it a percent, it feels big time.
All right. 67% trust me with their pet.
That's 2/3.
That is 2/3. Over 2/3. And I'm telling you all now,
67% trust you with a pet.
With their pet.
Any notable people
I would battle royale their pet.
All 67% of them.
Yeah, I would battle royale their pets.
So you're in there and they're all in there?
And they're all in there.
Are they all
10-second intervals?
One after the other?
One after the other.
So is the idea to just win, or is the idea for all of them to beat you? Is it a handicap battle royale?
Yes, they're all trying to beat me.
They're all trying to beat you.
Yeah. Keep in mind that some of these people probably have like birds and stuff, which means I don't have to beat them. It's the big dogs I'm worried about.
Like literal big dogs. Like the shoot big dogs.
It's the shoot big dogs that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Cats are getting punted over the fence.
Mate, they'll lose interest. They'll go themselves.
Yeah, they'll go themselves. So they're easy. So it's really the dogs and like the fish are getting flushed.
And you know what? If you're flushing the fish, you've got a toilet bowl. That's a distraction for the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I've got weapons.
You've got, what do they have?
Oh, yeah, they've got nothing. Very small attention spans and an overexcitement.
Okay, sure.
So, yeah.
What animals? No, it could be horses. So,
I very rarely...
Who's on there? I pray one of them's got a horse.
I don't think anyone who clicked yes has a horse that I can see.
Hey?
Why did Brownie trust me with his pet?
There you go. Done.
Easy, Brownie. Does he own a horse?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's the final boss. So I got to get rid of the rest of it and then I'll take down the horse.
Nah, it's their pets. All of them.
Yeah, but if I get rid of the rest of them, I just got to avoid the horse for a bit.
Man's got a stable.
I just got to avoid the horses.
Bro, he's got heaps of horses.
That's all right.
Heaps of horses, Brownie.
Heaps of horses, the Hoss Brownie.
Heaps of horses, Hoss Brownie.
All right. Anyway, we'll move on. I will get back into that fight later. Would you trust Gabriel Zaya with your finances?
There has to be yes.
61% said they would trust you with their finances.
I'll be honest, I'm offended. Only 61%? Guys, are you kidding me?
I want to know how many...
The crypto boom is about to go off.
Shut up.
I'm telling you.
Okay, next question.
There's two things that our inboxes blow up for.
Would you trust Trent O'Day with your home renovations?
Thing number one that it blows up for is Gabe's crypto portfolio. And then number two is spin the wheel with Trent O'Day. Remember Colt Winchester? He's blowing up our DMs. Everyone's blowing up our DMs.
What do you want me to say, man? No one wants you to talk about crypto. No one.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Not a single person.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a call out. If you want me to talk about crypto, especially now, the boom will resume. It's coming.
I'm so angry.
Don't lean up against the
This is what I get for trying to pander to everyone. Okay. This is what I get for trying to get you involved in podcasts, in pod polls.
How good?
No one wants to talk to you about your crypto.
Bro, you check the DMs. They're blowing up.
Meanwhile, 71% said they wouldn't trust me with their home renos.
That's low.
That's correct.
Only 71%?
Yeah.
Who would
should have
trust
been
you?
100.
Yeah, who would trust you?
Yeah, okay. Who voted yes? I'm going to call out some people because you made bad choices.
You know why? No. The people that we're calling out, they clearly don't pay attention to the pod.
They don't pay attention to the pod,
you've
and they've never seen me in person.
Because, what?
I'm so not handy. I give off not handy.
No. That doesn't matter, mate.
Yes, it does.
No, you don't.
You look at someone. If I look at EC Brownie, I look at him and go, he could fix a fridge.
He's gruff.
Yeah, he could fix a fridge.
He's gruff.
I go out, I look at someone like...
No, you're fine. That's not, you're underestimating...
People look at me and go, he's scared of a smoke alarm.
No way.
He's scared of changing the battery.
No.
And I am.
No, back yourself, at least in that aspect.
Nope.
And then when the facts come up that you can't do it, that's fine. But you don't look hopeless, okay? Hey, Trent, you're all good, mate. You don't look hopeless.
I bleed hopelessness. There is no way
That's part
I
of
could
Gabe's
fix...
gas up.
Yeah,
you don't look hopeless.
I appreciate that, but yes, I do. And I could never fix anyone's house.
Okay, but in saying that, even on the other pod, when we talked about this, it come up. You were like that. You said you can't do any handyman stuff or anything like that. So these people that we're calling out now that said, "Oh yeah, Trent can do it," they clearly didn't pay attention.
They didn't pay attention, or they really don't care about their home renovations, and they just want me to do something.
Or they're supporting you, or they're like, you know what? Yeah, I think Trent's
back
okay. Yeah, I'll back Trent.
He's got that real go-getter attitude.
You're wrong.
Yeah,
you're wrong.
You are wrong. I apologize. I would really love to come and spack your kitchen countertop.
Yep, cool.
But I can't, and I have no desire to learn.
What'd you call them? Oh, can't.
And I can't.
You cannot.
And I cannot, and I will not. Meanwhile, 74% would trust you as their emergency contact.
Me. Yeah.
74%.
That's cool. That's nice.
I want to know what you did to annoy Australian Wolf, The Real B-Lars, Mark Whitaker, and QWA Rockhampton.
QWA Rockhampton? What's their beef with me? Are you kidding?
They would not trust you as their emergency contact.
There was a few other ones that I saw. So I did see QWA Rockhampton pop up on a lot of the polls, and they annoyed me. Whoever's running the socials on QWA Rockhampton, what's your beef?
Yeah, what is your beef?
What's your beef with us?
They seem to like me.
Others. Oh, we'll see.
Oh, God. Would you trust Trent O'Day with your cryptocurrency? I asked this purely because I didn't want you to talk about cryptocurrency. Unsurprisingly, 64% would not trust me with their cryptocurrency, and that's totally fair enough.
They trust me, though, because they
probably would trust you.
They want Gabe's crypto advice.
They don't want Gabe's crypto advice. You're one of those people that people make fun of when they talk about crypto.
In July, we will fly.
Oh, my God.
The boom will resume, folks.
This is embarrassing.
This is facts, bruss.
Isn't it almost August?
Yeah. We flying.
Currently?
Look, it's a consolidation period right now, but we're about to fly, bro. There was a mini pump, which was a mini pump, which was a bull trap.
You're just putting adjectives together.
No, trust.
It's not even real.
Boys and girls.
That's fair enough. No, he's got a wet canoe, and he's going to... Soon, it'll rise into a hot Lamington. When that happens, take the sprinkles off, and then go do 2 370s, and then drop all your money into the flat box. You're just putting words together.
You know what? You're not wrong, mate.
Makes sense.
No, it's a bull trap. All right.
Shut up. Go straight from the bull trap into the lobster pen. Snip, snip. Away we go. Hot honey on your mama. And then August, we're going to flip, flop, rotate, and jack the boots. Shut up. It's not anything.
It's a short squeeze.
You said it's
a short
real.
squeeze. It's a short squeeze. And then after that, it'll be a long squeeze and we'll go back down.
Oh my God. 63% would trust you to remember their birthday, and I have no idea why.
I know.
Are you good with remembering birthdays?
Nah, bro. I'm horrible. I'm horrible with remembering birthdays. The only reason I remembered mine is because there was a show named after mine.
This was contentious. 51% would trust me to protect the Prime Minister.
Wow, that's right down the middle.
That's right. Now, I would lay my life on the line if I was hired to protect anybody. I feel like if that
Really?
was my job to protect somebody,
Even ScoMo.
regardless of who it is,
actually, if you're hired to protect ScoMo, half your time you're in Hawaii.
there you go.
You're there with,
I
you're
get
in
free
Hawaii
trips.
hanging out with him. Yeah.
I feel like people either think I'm a snake, or people who are really just don't think I can do a good job. I think I would like to think that if I was hired to protect somebody, I would do my darndest to do that.
You can't though. You wouldn't.
Why not?
I don't think so, man. I think what you've done is you've overshot yourself being like, I can fight every animal. People are like, all right, he must be compensating for something. That's the worst Shrek impersonation ever.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're like, no, he can't fight. That's why you're overcompensating by saying you can
I
fight.
could definitely
all the
protect.
other things.
I would try, even if I couldn't fight. I'd try. I'd do my best. I would do my best. Absolutely.
Maybe.
Meanwhile, would you trust Gabriel Zaya to defeat the final boss? 71% said yes.
Bro, I'm a hench. Bruss. 2-plate bench soon. Easy. 71%. The boys got me. They got me.
The final boss.
The final boss.
Now, depending
bro.
on how you interpret that, you're horrible at video games. You ain't defeating nothing.
Oh yeah, that too. If it's actual video
a
games,
legitimate-
yeah, nah, bro. I'm no way, man. Bro,
getting your younger brother to
YouTube
beat it for you.
tutorialing it, and I'm sat there being like, all right, press this, press that, and away you go.
And if you don't get it within 5 goes, turn off.
walk through. I need a walk through. I'll go attack him this way, attack him that way. Oh yeah, I'm so good. I cheat, man. I can't be bothered.
68% said they would trust me to buy the perfect birthday gift for their significant other, and I support that.
Yeah, that's fair. I
reckon I could buy some pretty good gifts for a significant other. You give me...
Me knowing you personally, 68%, I feel pseudo offended. I'm like, nah, back him. There's more. You should be more. You don't realize.
To be fair, not a lot of people know me in terms of, like, people who vote on this, they don't know me very well.
Yeah, I guess
Like,
so.
they're probably shooting with, like, oh, maybe he wouldn't get the perfect gift for my
like-
significant other.
Yeah, right.
For someone's significant other, maybe, but for mine, no.
Okay.
So that's fair enough. I can
right.
understand that.
So fair play. That was what was the percentage again?
68%.
Not bad.
I reckon if you give me
One-off
2
mates.
qualities of your significant other,
Bang.
I reckon I could hit the...
You can hit it.
Hit the perfect
You can
gift.
get, yeah,
100%.
right. Yeah,
Yep.
okay. All right.
65% said they would trust you to set them up on the perfect blind date.
Yeah. Absolutely right.
Yeah? Do you reckon it's the same
100%.
qualities?
Easy.
You get 2 qualities from the person that you're setting
If
up?
it's a blind date.
Yeah, and you reckon you could get the perfect person for that?
But they don't know. They don't. Wait. So am I setting someone up with someone, or
Yeah,
am I
you're
setting
setting
up
someone
2
up
people
with-
that where it's like, oh, it's person A and person B are going to go on a blind date. What should they do? And I'm creating the date, or am I setting them up with someone?
No, set you up.
With
so
a blind date.
them,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
voting.
Yeah, bro. If anyone's asking me, if they're in the hashtag NoPlanB podcast fam,
Yep.
and they're a
like,
bread
Gabe,
bro,
I need you to set me up with a blind date.
send me up with someone. I'm like, oh, I got you, bruss. Don't worry.
Yeah. So do you think
Safe.
it's the same situation? You need 2 qualities from them, and you're like, all right, now I can find your perfect person.
they
Or you
listen-
can just hit.
They listen to the pod. I don't need to know anything.
You can just hit.
They're part of the fam.
Yeah.
They're part of the fam. I know what they want.
All right.
It's fine.
All right,
Easy.
fair enough.
Easy.
And then, would you trust BroDay to help you travel the multiverse?
This, I was annoyed at the nose.
Yeah. And,
I
okay.
saw a couple no's.
Here
but
we
yeah.
go. All right.
Give us a percentage though.
93%
93%
said yes.
said yes.
And that's because they're intelligent. Aaron Vandermoor, Australian Wolf QWA, and Tower of Power, you are despicable parasites of humanity. Is that too much?
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Tower? Huh?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Aaron,
Fight us.
if that is your real Ron,
AA Ron.
AA Ron,
It's insubordinate and churlish.
And churlish. And
Mischievous
Australian Wolf.
and deceitful.
We're not angry. We're just disappointed.
It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts.
Because
bro.
you would trust us.
Aussie Wolf.
Yeah, you would trust us. That's okay. You're just upset. Well, we don't know why, but you're just upset. But that was the pod poll.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. I'm keen for the next one. But yeah, guys, if you do want Gabe's crypto
No one
portfolio,
wants it. Yeah.
definitely let us know.
Yeah. He'll help you build your pigeon portfolio so that way you can properly honky donk the wink wonks and
Yep.
extract
going.
the chase races, and then
It's a short squeeze, bro.
short squeeze, and then that way you'll
short
turn the
squeeze.
tube and get the toothpaste out just in time
The
for
way it
brushing
works
season.
is people bet against the market to go either up or down.
Yep.
And then if it goes down and if they're betting on the market to go down,
Yeah.
but then it goes up,
Yeah.
that's a short squeeze.
Yeah,
So
of
that means
course.
it's going up. But then the other way around is a long squeeze. If people are betting on a long, but then it goes down.
Which is also called an aftermath cuddle.
yeah.
So it's a long squeeze.
Yeah.
It's the aftermath cuddle.
So guys, just so you know,
Post-fight.
this is probably, I think we're gonna have one small dump before we go huge.
Jimmy, that's just get the toilet paper out. Shut up, Tag.
Tag. Hey, Trent O'Day, you want to step into a universe?
Sure. I like universes.
Let's step into a universe of sponsors.
Ooh.
A sponsored universe.
You'll
Who's-
notice
Who's sponsored this universe? Trent?
Baked
Tell
by
'em.
Marie sponsors this universe, but you'll also notice that they've sponsored our jackets. Look at
Higher.
how pretty and sparkly we are.
That's too low. They won't be able to see that. Higher.
Higher.
Higher. Bring it. Put it up to the mic. People, they want to hear it.
Anyone, do you reckon they can see me now?
No, but put it up to the mic.
You're gonna hear me?
They need to hear the sponsorship.
Oh, here.
Can they hear it?
All right, and Baked by Marie. Come and get yourself a pie. Get yourself a tasty donut. Eh? You pillock. Go round here. Glogly Lane. Rasmussen.
Is that Marie? Is it?
I don't know. I've never met her.
Very
I
good.
assume so.
That's a really good Marie impression.
I'd assume so.
So if you want to see how Marie actually talks, you can head on down to, where was it?
Glogly Lane.
In-
I forgot. I went Rasmussen.
Yeah, very good.
In Townsville.
In Townsville, you can find the best baked goods.
Best baked goods. 3 Michelin stars.
And if you
we've
want-
been to lots of universes. We've seen lots of Michelins.
Yeah, we've seen lots of stars in the universe traveling. And we know that Baked by Marie, 3 Michelin stars, put in an effort to go out of your way to go to get the bread.
Yep.
To
Go get
their
that bread.
Get that bread, fam.
Go get that bread.
Get that bread, fam.
And then go to Baked by Marie and they'll also give you a donut.
Yeah, use that bread to buy.
All right, pal.
Ollie.
All right.
Ollie.
Oh, yeah, the jackets look really awesome too. And
Yeah.
we really appreciate them. So we're going to be wearing them in every podcast from now on.
Thank you, Baked by Marie.
Thank you, Baked by Marie. Thank you. Tag.
Hey, Trent O'Day.
What's up,
Mr.
Gabriel?
Sir. That's me. Trent, do you want to step into a universe?
All
Because that's
all the
gimmick.
time.
All the time?
Rock hard for a universe.
Bro, what?
I don't know why I said that.
That's weird, bro.
I don't know why I said that. I meant I was excited. Cut this bit out.
No.
Please.
Bro, I'm lazy with the edits. In the most recent one, I got the in between of when we tag in and tag out. So there's just us talking, being like, "That was a good segment. Yeah, that was pretty good." Like the bits in
You
between.
just kept it?
My wife just forgot. I think because they were so close together, I couldn't see the waveforms. But anyway, this segment
Yep.
is actual factual.
Yes.
The theme for this one, the Great Pyramids of Giza. Bro, I am gonna.
Speaking of rocks.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, oh, sure. I didn't want to bring that up ever again. But anyway, I'm going to blow
Did
your
you
mind.
write
Bryce.
this down?
Yeah, man. This is...
You wrote?
I hand wrote it down. But
Why?
anyway, because I was...
Printers exist.
While I was doing research, I had the screen up. I couldn't type at the same time and go back and forth. It was just easier. Anyway, don't worry about that. The Great Pyramid of Giza. What do
Okay.
you know about it?
I know it's big.
Yep.
And it can't be replicated for some reason, right? Isn't that the whole thing about the pyramids? It's like even now we can't replicate the structure or
Yep.
like anything about them. Like they
So-
were made in such a way that we don't.
Oh, you've done
can't-
so well. You fed it really well. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm trying. That's what I was going to explain.
Okay, sure,
So,
go for it. So you're going to
what-
explain what they can't explain.
So I'm going to talk in facts. Okay, what the measurements are and how they correlate to the Earth and all of that. Okay?
Sure. Okay.
So what we do know, what quote unquote society tells us about the pyramids is that they were like made by slaves,
Yeah.
right? That's what we get taught in primary school.
Yep.
They were made by slaves and Egyptologists, right? I looked this up. They reckon that it took about 27 years to create the pyramid. Okay.
That's such a long time.
You say it's such a long time?
That's huge.
Okay. So it was 2.3 million blocks. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It weighs about
Yeah.
6 million tons in total. So per block, that's 2.6 tons per block.
And they had to move those blocks into position.
So they move the blocks into position, okay? Now, if they were working for 24 hours a day, non-stop, for 27 years, okay, that means they'd have to move 250 blocks a day, okay?
Oh my God.
So there's a lot of conjecture about how true these actual numbers are and what they actually think of being like, oh, 27 years is how long it took. There's a lot of, this isn't part of it, but there's a lot of like mythology of it being like, it was aliens or it was this or it was that.
Yeah,
okay?
I've heard that. It's the aliens.
Do you know why they think that? Because numbers like this, okay? So 250 blocks per day. You round that down to per hour per minute. So so that's one block every 6 minutes. If they are working...
Do you mean put into position every 6 minutes?
Every 6 minutes, a 2.3 ton block is put into position every 6 minutes over 27 years if they are working 24 hours a day.
So if you were to halve that into 12 hours, that's a block every 3 minutes, right? You cut the time in half for everything. I don't know how maths works.
No, it'd be the other way around. It'd take longer.
It'd take longer.
If you're only working 12 hours, it'd take longer. That means you'd have to go one block in 3 minutes.
That's what I just said.
Sorry. Okay, my mistake.
Yeah. So how many people were working on this thing? How many slaves did they have? Like 2?
No. It was like 30-something thousand or whatever. But
so you're going to tell me how many slaves it's going to take per block? Like, what's the average strength of a human to move a block?
a 2.3 ton block.
It's just a car. It's 2 cars, right?
I guess so. So they obviously would have had to move them, get them into position, right? And get them into like the exact
How are they even
spot to
making
grow.
them?
The way they're making them apparently is down the Nile River. So down the Nile, they were making them out of like sandstone and whatever it was. And they transport it up the Nile, 2.3 ton block up the Nile, get it off the Nile, and then set it into position of where it needs to go.
So making it, moving it, and positioning it took 3 minutes. If they got 12 hours.
If they were working 12 hours.
Making it, moving it, and putting it there took 3 minutes.
That's
ridiculous.
That's what Egyptologists are saying.
That's dumb.
That's the story they're trying to tell us.
That's dumb.
But
you know better.
We'll put that to the side.
It's something to do with parasols.
That's what they've told us, right?
Yep.
Okay. Bro, the precision.
Yeah, I've heard of this. Where
the measurements, brother, they're going to blow your mind. The placement itself is baffling, okay? So, the pyramid is aligned perfectly to true north. It is only off by 3/60th of a degree to true north. So not magnetic north, which changes, true astrological north. Up until the 1970s and 80s, when we could send satellites into space, we didn't have a way to be more accurate to point at north than the Great Pyramid. So from the Great Pyramids being built up until the 1970s, the pyramid was the best indicator of where north was.
How do they do that?
To 3/60ths of a degree.
You reckon they fluked it?
You reckon they fluked it?
You reckon they fluked it?
There's more
Imagine
numbers.
that, where if like they're up there right now, like looking down, they'd be like, "No way,
bro." There's more.
We smashed it,
bro. There's more numbers, man. Okay, so to add on to that, right?
Sure.
It's off by what, 3/60ths of a degree?
I guess that's what you just said.
That's what they're. Yeah. The Earth itself there's 3 rotations to the Earth. Okay. The Earth rotating on its axis for a day, right? It rotates. That's 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Its rotation around the sun.
Yep.
That's a year. And then there's a third one, which is called its axial precision. Okay.
Yep.
So the way that turns, it sort of turns like it sort of turns as if you had a spinning top, right?
Yeah.
Or a Beyblade, I guess.
Yeah.
And when it's
cultural for the kids, I like it.
So as the spinning top or Beyblade is slowing down, it sort of shakes.
It does the wobble, yeah.
It does the wobble.
Yeah.
That wobbling motion is called the axial precision of the Earth. Okay. Now, that movement to complete one full cycle is roughly 26,000 years to complete a full cycle of that. So it's obviously a very, 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 very slow rotation, but it's there. Now, if you go back, if you can go back to roughly when it was made, that 3/60th of a degree being wrong is actually right. So for where they were pointing at the time, their true north was exactly right that the pyramid was pointing to. But that's a fluke, right? That's just a fluke. That it's
I'm saying,
pointing to
imagine
exactly
if
north.
they fluked it.
I know, right?
Like they were just like, let's stack some of these blocks. This will be fun. And then they did it.
Nah, no way, fam.
Yeah. And then they're like, no.
Nah, but hang on. The sun's rising and said, no way. You reckon
we've hit it?
Oi, Pharaoh, get a load of this.
Yeah. And then he's sitting there being like, oi.
I've smashed this.
I have crushed this.
I've absolutely crushed this. I have taken it's not even a half court shot and swished it. I have taken a shot from 3 stadiums over, blindfolded backwards, thrown it, and it's gone in.
No net.
Both nets on the bounce.
Yeah. Through one, hit
bounce,
the floor, bounce,
through the
other. And he's gone.
Deliberate.
Smashed it.
Deliberate.
Did it.
Okay. So that's 1 point. Now the 26,000 years to complete.
Yeah.
That's a whole different thing I can talk to you about of like the numbers in the universe and how math works in the universe. Bro, Nikola Tesla was on one. Trust me, man. He was. That's going to be a different actual.
There's a sense you never hear every day.
That's a full podcast to talk about.
Nikola Tesla was on one.
Bro, he knew, man. The man knew. But anyway, so not only are the Great Pyramids aligned to true north, its placement on the Earth is intentional as well. Okay. So if you pointed outwards from the pyramids, north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
So that's up, down, left, and right.
From the center of
the pyramid.
Yeah. So
to go up, down, left, and right, and then diagonally in 4 directions as well.
Okay.
So northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. So that's 8 directions out from the pyramid. If you went out 8 directions from the pyramid, it covers the most amount of land mass in the world. So there is no other point on the planet where you can point to, go outwards in 8 directions and cover as much land as this can. Okay? So it is essentially the center of the world's land mass.
Whoa.
Yep. So, bro, the level of precision that this thing was built is something that we could never ever recreate. Or at least we can't recreate now. In our wildest dreams, we cannot recreate this.
And do you think it was deliberate?
So, the measurements that they used it wasn't like meters. Sorry, there is a link to meters, but that's a whole different math and universe and numbers thing.
Sure.
But the measurement that they used is called a royal cubit. Okay? Now, a royal cubit is exactly 1/25 millionths of the distance from the North to the South Pole. So if you went from the North Pole to the South Pole right through the core, it is exactly 25 million cubits. Okay? Now, if you measure the base of the pyramid, okay? If you measure the length of the base of the pyramid, it is exactly 365.242 cubits long. Okay? Now, why is that number significant?
Because it's the number of days in a year?
Exactly how many days there are in a year. It is the exact number of days it takes for the rotation of the Earth, because it's 365.242. You know, we have the leap year. That 0.242 counts
into the leap year.
Counts into the leap year. The measurement of the length and width of the pyramid, right, correspond to the exact fraction of the latitude and longitude of the measurements on the equator.
Jesus.
So the latitude and longitude, the fraction between those 2 points on the equator is the exact same ratio that is length and width on the pyramid. So it's not a perfect square.
Yeah, no. It's
because the Earth is round. If you were going to go like around
it covers
the equator,
across.
Yeah. So like closer to the North Pole, the latitude and longitude squares, they're not squares. They're sort of warped.
Yeah, warped because you can't.
Because it's a globe.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
there's a lot on this paper,
bro. There's so much in this. Like, it is like the coding of the Earth and so much data of the Earth and the universe is encoded into this pyramid.
Jeez.
So, where was I? Longitude. So the height and the perimeter of the pyramid are an exact scale of the height and perimeter of the northern hemisphere. Okay. To the ratio of 1 to 43,200. Now I'll come back to that number a little bit later.
Oh my God.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, if you had the Earth, right, and you sliced it at the equator, and that's the top half, the northern hemisphere. Yep. The pyramid, the height of the pyramid, if you times that by 43,200, it is that height of that semicircle, the northern hemisphere. from the core all the
okay.
way up to the North Pole. The perimeter of the pyramid is the exact same as the perimeter of what would be the Earth, so the equator of that half, right? So it is an exact replica, an exact scale of 1 to 43,200 of the... It is a scale model of the half of the Earth in terms of space, right? So in terms of space, yeah.
This is me and maths. I'm like, what is he talking about?
No, so do you get me?
I get you. Yeah.
In terms of space, it takes up. It is an exact scale of 1 to 43,200.
Yeah.
Right. Now, when you think space, what else do you think of?
Planets.
Space and time.
Oh yeah, right.
Space and time, right?
See,
That's okay. That's fine. I did. It's led that way.
Sure.
But,
space and time.
So, the amount of time in a day, right, in a 24-hour day.
Yep.
When you cut it down to seconds, is 86,400. And you're like, well, that's not any number that we've talked before.
It's half of the thing that you just said.
It's half of the thing I just said. So half of that is 43,200. So not only the Great Pyramid a scale model of half the Earth in terms of space, it is a scale model of half the Earth in terms of time as well.
Jeez.
The coordinates of the pyramid match exactly with the speed of light traveling through space. So it is 29.9792458 degrees north. It is the exact speed of light in meters per second. So it is. So the coordinates are, if you take out the decimals, it's 299,792,458. The speed of light, 299,792,458 meters per second.
Yeah, wow. So this is all just this is a massive maths joke.
So this is all this isn't me like with in terms of conjecture to be like it was created by aliens or it was by people we don't know or they were advanced or whatever it is. I'm not going to say any of that. All I'm going to tell you, these are all facts. This is all exacts.
That was huge,
bro. This isn't a fluke for it to be that accurate.
Do you imagine if it was though?
What did they tell us?
Imagine if it was, and we're all like, it definitely aliens. How accurate it is. And meanwhile, it was just like Craig.
Yeah.
Like with the schematics being like,
I've come onto a
this
bloody
is
gold
really
mine
going to mess some people up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
so yeah, man, what Nikola Tesla said, right? One of these big quotes was, the day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of existence. The boy was on one.
Yeah.
He knew what was up, and there's something there, man. Maths as a concept, it's not man-made.
No.
Right? We've seen patterns in the world, and we said
we need to quantify the pattern.
Exactly.
That's it. Like numbers and time and stuff. Time's not real.
Yeah. So what math is, it's the language of the universe.
I guess.
Because how else? Like,
well, yeah, we have to quantify things.
Anything.
Yeah, you have to quantify things.
Doesn't matter where you are. If you're now, tomorrow, yesterday, wherever, whenever, like Shakira said, whenever, wherever.
Yeah.
Math is always true.
I don't think she said that in her song, but I know she was probably getting at that.
Yeah, yeah.
I dare say
it was an ode. It was an ode to Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, she was aiming at that.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, man, that's my actual factual. Was all a bunch of facts about the pyramid.
Yeah, that was brutal,
bro. If anyone wants, I can properly go into it more.
I would say that would be a 45-minute segment on your own,
at least. And it's just me talking to you, being like this and rah, rah.
And then it'd be me reliving my high school nightmare.
You just being like, why? I'm like, I don't know why, but this is what it is.
Yeah,
crazy, eh?
Yeah, it's insane. It's really, yeah.
It's a madness.
Yeah, it's madness. Yeah.
So yeah, that's my actual factual. Pyramid themed
tag. Okay.
Woo. So probably need like a bit of a break after that.
Yeah,
that was intense.
Yeah, that was a massive. Segment.
A lot of facts.
Facts that were actual.
Insane.
So we are going to dive straight into the wrestling roundup rather than chew your ear off for any more about ridiculous topics. So this is the point where we normally inform our viewers that if you know nothing about wrestling or if you aren't really interested in the craft of the arts in which we ply our trade, then you are more than welcome to switch off and go and tend to your loved ones, children, pets, or otherwise. However, if you would like to learn a little bit more about wrestling, or if you would like to hang around, then you're more than welcome to do that too. But if you are switching off, you can follow us on all of the social media at BroDay Tag Team on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Did I do that?
Yep, correct.
And you can follow me, Trent O'Day, at OdayQWA on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter.
You can follow myself, Gabriel, at The Real Gabe Bro on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. But for now, the wrestling roundup, over to you, Trento. Round up the wrestles.
Round up the wrestles, I will.
Round it up, sir.
Perfect. Okay. The wrestling roundup today is less. I was going to think about like stuff that you could gripe about, and like griping's your thing. I can gripe.
No, you can. You
I can gripe. Have griped.
Trent's troubles.
Yeah, Trent's troubles. I'm not necessarily gonna. I'm not gonna gripe today.
Okay.
I don't want to gripe today.
All right.
I want to bring some positive energy.
Yeah, man. All right.
I want to talk about Sam Cannon.
Oh, okay. The big fella.
I want to start a little segment where we gas up some wrestlers.
Big fella.
Some wrestlers that maybe don't get the recognition they deserve.
All right. I like this.
Some wrestlers that,
Huge fan.
if people listen
Huge
and they want to
fan.
look at some cool wrestlers,
Yes.
I want you to look up certain ones that I'm going to talk about.
All right, I love
So
it.
today,
I love
I'm
it,
going
I
to
love
kick
it, I
off
love
my series
I'm
of
gassed up now.
Trent's Wrestling Troopers.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
These are wrestling troopers that put in their hard yards, work hard, don't get the recognition they deserve, but I
Yes.
see you. I see you, wrestler.
Hell yeah. Who's the wrestler for today?
Sam Cannon.
Yes.
Sam the Big Fella Cannon.
The big fella.
Tell me what you know about Sam Cannon.
Bro, honestly, he is like, without a shadow of a doubt.
For people who don't know, tell them first about Sam Cannon, and then tell me what you know about Sam Cannon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what Sam is, he's 100-something kilo big dude that
a big
can
dude.
move.
Yeah.
But
Wrestles out of QWA in Townsville.
Yes.
So he wrestles with us. He's one of our good mates, one of our close friends.
one of our close friends.
Yeah, one of our close friends, Sam Cannon, has been wrestling since
For 6 years, I think.
6 years, I think. So I'm going to go 2015.
I think.
I'm going to shoot with that.
Yeah.
And I'll make some addendums if I need to. But
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 2015, 6 years. He's the assistant trainer at QWA.
Yep.
So has been under the tutelage of our trainer.
Australian Wolf.
Yeah. And has plied his trade through him and has started doing all sorts of self-engaged learning. So things like seminars and various coaching programs with other wrestlers outside so we can expand our skills.
He heads down to QWA Rockhampton 1 week before their shows.
Yep, to help train them.
Train them and all of that. Bro,
Yep, he jumped in with us on the EPW seminars the last
did.
time they were around.
Yes.
So
not
incredibly...
only is he looking to teach, he is also looking to learn.
Yeah, which is awesome. Which is a quality that like every wrestler should have.
Which is a rarity. Which
Yeah,
can-
it's
can be
it's a rarity, but it's what you should have.
Exactly.
If you want to be successful, at least I
want to be
believe.
learning. Always want to be learning.
Yeah.
And it's easy for us to say now, I guess, because we're early in our career,
I guess, yeah.
right? We're 3-4 years.
Sure, yeah.
Like it's early, bro. We're early in our career. We're still green.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's easy to say you should always be learning, but I don't know, man. It gets echoed by the greats. The top of Australian wrestling. They're always like, always be learning.
Always learn.
Always want to be learning. And Sam's one of those.
Yeah.
He's always wanting to learn. And I mentioned before, he was a big dude, but he's a big dude that can move. But bro,
You don't understand how much he can move.
Yeah.
Until he moves.
Until you see him.
You see him
When you
and
watch
we're
him.
like, yeah, this big guy can move. And you're like, no, he can't. No, yes, he can.
You watch it and you're like, all right, the big man
Stop being
can
ridiculous.
move.
Stop being ridiculous. Cut your nonsense. Yes, he can. He can probably move better than you.
Yep. 100%. So we've had,
But not you as in Gabriel, you
No.
as in like anyone who doubts him, he can probably
layman.
the layman, he can almost definitely move better than you.
Yep.
He's almost definitely more athletic than you.
100%.
And as a wrestler, he's definitely more in tune with what he can do than you.
Yep.
He's insane.
We've had 2 shows at Rockhampton.
Yep.
Twice he's hit a top rope move. One of them being a moonsault.
I want to reiterate this to you.
Clean.
This man
He's
is
150 kilos probably.
like 100, I think 130 to 150. It's
you
like,
go.
I don't know what his build weight is versus his actual weight, but he is in the triple digits.
Yeah. He's a big dude.
He's a big dude, and he hit a second rope moonsault.
It was so pretty. Bro, it was like
Just
Kurt Angle
park
level.
on
like
that for a second.
Kurt Angle arch. It was beautiful.
A second rope, so it's not even like he's got a bit of extra space to get it over.
Not exactly.
A second rope, 130 kilo. Wrap your head around how athletic you have to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
This is stuff you see the big fellas on WWE getting paid the hundreds of thou.
Exactly.
To do.
Exactly,
and people mark out for them like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, bro.
People lose their minds when they see big guys do this on WWE programming.
Yeah,
Sam
dude.
Cannon's out there doing this for free on YouTube.
Yeah. Yep.
He's doing this for free on YouTube.
Exactly.
And you are sleeping on him? Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Not only that, if you're talking work-wise, he is one of the most gifted storytellers that Queensland Wrestling has. He is one of the most engaging characters, whether he's working heel, face, whatever.
Inside the ring, outside the ring.
Inside, outside,
Prime
promos.
storyteller.
He is so talented.
Any company he would step into, I'd give him 2, maybe 3 shows, and he is instantly top of the card.
Yeah, he's one of the top guys.
Straight off the bat, purely based on how much the promoter would see them. If the promoter's done their research and seen him, would go, nah, all right, we're putting him top of the card straight away.
Yeah.
If they haven't, if they've gone, I've never seen this kid before, you give him 2, maybe 3 shows, then you realize how good he is.
Yeah, 100%. Yep. So that's Sam Cannon.
That's cool. I really like that.
Yeah. He's insane.
Yeah.
And any promoters listening, watching, whatever, like, do yourself a favor, go and check him out. He's on YouTube. You can go to QWA, find the QWA Wrestling, Queensland Wrestling Alliance on YouTube. Go and look at his matches. Go and check him out. He's really, really, really good.
And he's been putting in like a lot of effort behind the scenes as well.
Yeah, man. He embodies everything that we are trying to be.
Yeah, absolutely right. And
at the company. Like everything we are trying to do, everything we are trying to achieve, it's Sam Cannon's
MO.
That's him.
So it's the whole like rising tide lifts all ships, right?
Yep, sure.
When people get better around you, it lifts you to get better.
Yeah.
That's 100% what it is. If Sam's not there, I don't think we're as motivated as we are to properly go. We're like, we've got, Sam's doing some unreal stuff. All right, I've got to do better. I've got to do more. I've got to do more. I've got to do more. It's that push. It's that drive.
It's the same thing as like if I have a match or if we have a match, I'm asking one of the first people, aside from the trainer, obviously, like and the booker and whoever else, like one of the first people.
Yeah, one of the boys.
One of the boys that I'm looking to for feedback is Sam.
Instantly.
What did you think?
Yep.
What did you think? How can I improve? What did you see? Because I know that wrestling through his eyes is as good as it's going to get from the boys.
Yeah.
Aside from himself and like anyone else that I'm talking to who's a mate of mine, I know Sam's going to give it to me flat.
Yeah, exactly. And he'll tell you if it was good and why, or if it was good or if it wasn't good and why.
Yeah.
It's all well and good. People will be like, I don't know, I didn't get it. He'll be like, all right, it's because of this. You could have done this, you could have done this. And you're like, oh, damn it, of course.
Yeah.
I could have done that. That would have been better. And whatever. So he's just all about...
And he's not faultless, and that's the thing I love about it. He's not faultless. Like when he has a mistake or something, he makes a mistake, he'll tell you straight up.
Yeah, he'll pick
could
it
have done
himself.
this.
Yeah.
Straight away. Hey man, you did awesome. Yeah, I could have done this. Could have done this.
Yeah.
He's also his own toughest critic.
Yeah.
Which means that he has the ability to self-reflect. He's never above anyone else in terms of like what he does. He's always like, nah, you could do this and you could do this and you could do this, but I could do this too.
Yep.
I could do this too. This is how we can improve as a company. And that's the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. So, in short, go and check out Sam Cannon QWA.
He is Trent's trooper for this week.
Trent's trooper for this week is Sam Cannon from Queensland Wrestling Alliance.
Just look his name up on all the socials and they'll come up.
Yeah, they'll come up. Yeah, I think he's Sam Cannon QWA on Instagram. And if you type in...
I think it's Sam_Cannon. QWA.
Something like that, yeah.
And then if you just put up Sam Cannon QWA, it'll come up.
Yeah, and then on Facebook it's Sam Cannon Pro Wrestler, possibly.
I think so.
Addendum needed. Citation needed.
I'll have it in the comments.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah,
it'll be
awesome.
In the thing, yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome.
All right, that's me talking about Sam Cannon.
I think we can wrap the whole show up.
Yeah, we can wrap it up there.
Sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to give us a follow on all the socials at BroDay Tag Team for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Be sure to give this episode a like, a comment, a subscribe, ring the bell. If you guys want to support us for right now, we haven't got merch just yet. We're designing stuff. We're doing stuff in the background. It'll come out soon.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
I promise you.
For right now, if you want to try and support us, it's definitely get more numbers, get more eyes on the podcast, more ears on the podcast.
And the pod poll that we did earlier in the show is evidence that it's working.
Exactly. Yeah. So definitely, like, we got around the boys. Get around us boys.
Yeah, get around us
boys. That's how you can support us. And then if you do want to follow myself personally, Gabriel, I'm at the real Gabe Bro on all the socials.
And if you want to follow me, Trent O'Day, you can follow me at O'dayQWA on all the socials.
Awesome. Thanks for listening, guys.
Sweet. Tag.